It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Hardaway in the front court, along with Williams. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. And it's Lively in at the center position. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now the Mavericks with it. And after making the playoffs a few years in a row, the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, missed the cut in 2023.
Yeah, disappointing end to their season on multiple levels. And given the history of the Mavs, I would expect them to bounce back and get headed in the right direction soon.
Irving with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Nobody near Williams. Irving kicks to Williams. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Irving against Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
Siakam outside. Raptors moving the ball around. And Anunoby, here we go. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Irving. Count it.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Siakam passes to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Sensational ball movement there when you pass the ball like that. Good things happen.
Williams finds Irving. Here's Lively. Here's Doncic. And yes, it's good.
Trying to knock Luka off his game, distract him and frustrate him, but he just plays through contact like it's not there.
Wide open look. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And that's what you want to see. Good fundamental sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Irving sets a screen for Doncic. The kick out to Irving. Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got 5 now.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
I tell you what, you hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And here are the Mavericks now, after the Raptors pick up 2. And that one's good. Doncic.
Doncic always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Raptors. 4-point game. On the wing, Anunoby takes the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 7 points in the game.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. Here's Barnes. Count it. Good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Luka with so many physical gifts. Taking flight right there.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Doncic. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Nice work from Doncic. Doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Schroeder passes to Siakam. We got 33 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Barnes driving the lane. No good with the layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Barnes against Doncic. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Inside. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Irving. Doncic has got 13.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Something else they've been doing really well is shredding that defense by getting all the way to the rack. They've been absolutely fearless in attacking the paint.
On the floor for Dallas. Hardaway in the front court, along with Williams. Seth Curry is out there with Irving, and it's Powell in at the center. Barnes finds Schroeder, back to Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
And Siakam has it in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Siakam's got his second basket of the night.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
To the paint. Williams dishes to Irving. Siakam pulls it in.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, DA. Thank you. Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Achua, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Barnes. And Trent subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Irving with a clean look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Irving's got the lead up to 12 now for the Mavs.
That's the decisiveness we talk about with Irving. He's quick and right at it.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
The kick out to Irving. Back to Williams. Williams, a screen on Anunoby. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Back to Doncic. Launches a three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
It's Jones on the wing. Back to Doncic. outside, Jones. Out to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Oh, Doncic with a confident three ball.
Luka won't take three-pointers laying down. He's coming right back at you with the answer.
Siakam passes to Trent. The drive by Siakam. Plays it up and banks it in. Siakam's got 7 now in this quarter.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Doncic against Trent. Down low. The kick out to Irving. Another three for Dallas.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Takes it out to Siakam. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And he can answer with the best of them. Siakam stealing the thunder there.
Doncic outside. And he gets the whip. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what kind of
previous play is under review.
angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. McDaniels checked in for OG Anunoby. Tim Hardaway Jr. checked in for Dallas. 23 seconds left here in the second. Williams kicks to Powell. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Williams sends a screen for Hardaway. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hardaway has got 6.
Hardaway Jr. guys doing a nice job. They're just taking what the defense gives them in the screen and roll with decision making.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there. A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
And so it's Dallas, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Achua is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Gary Trent. Then there's Jalen McDaniels. And it's Porter at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
You need shooters to win in this league. That's a given. And Porter certainly can provide that floor spacing for you.
And there's the pass to Lively. Kleba kicks to Hardaway. Back to Kleba. Toronto grabs the miss. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
He finds Kleba. Here's Lively. They set the screen to the middle. Porter with a block.
Well, I tell you what, with that 7'1" wingspan, Otto Porter can provide some shot blocking for you, too.
And Hardaway gets it to go. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Curry against Trent. And finished off by McDaniel.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And rebuilding teams, Clark, are going to ride their young prospects. But talk about the importance of having those sage veterans on that roster and their guidelines.
Kevin, I don't think you can overstate it. It's critical. It's imperative. I mean, imparting that understanding of what it takes to be a professional and doing it with words and example is so valuable and so part of what veterans offer to young players and to good teams.
McDaniels kicks to Porter. Clock at 6. Mavericks with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And the Raptors making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Josh Green comes in for Hardaway. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Seth Curry. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Schroeder with a screen on Doncic. Schroeder passes to Porter. Back to Schroeder. McDaniels with the ball. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. McDaniels got 7.
You can rely on Schroeder's passing ability. He does a good job finding and setting up shooters.
And now with positionless basketball, Jalen McDaniels is a great example of it.
Yeah, he's one of many. He's a solid shooter. Love his length and quickness to be versatile defensively. What I like is he'll take charges as well and get on the floor for loose balls. That's always impressive for any player, but especially a guy as long and tall as Jalen.
And they're moving it up. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Porter.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
It's Schroeder with the drop. Outside Porter. Passes it to McDaniels. Back to Porter. Shot clock at 5. Schroeder outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
A nice shot by Doncic.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. A new group in now for the Raptors. Achua, he's checked in for Porter. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. Barnes, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Anunoby subbed in for McDaniel. And Dallas also making the switch. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Grant Williams. On the wing, Irving. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Dallas. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Doncic with a screen for Irving. And Doncic throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He ends up. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Green is out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Lively. Doncic outside. Just 5 on the clock. Doncic gets it to go inside.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic, his court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Achua. And the Mavericks with possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Doncic kicks to Irving. No one covering.
You know, this is simply what Kyrie Irving does. Get buckets against defenders. He's a bucket maker.
Schroeder against Doncic. Here's Siakam. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists tonight.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
They set the pick out to the right wing. Back to Doncic. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
That's his first personal.
This is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
Grant Williams is checked in for Dallas. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Green. Nobody near Schroeder, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived, because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And now we've got some time to check in on the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. The shot's good from Irving.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Schroeder kicks to Achua. Back to Schroeder. Kicks it out to Siakam. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Schroeder outside, out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. Pass to Hardaway. He takes it in, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
You know, he's not just a shooter, guys. Hardaway Jr. is also capable of getting creative and mixing things up, too. I like it.
On the wing, Anunoby buries the long-range jumper.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, he's automatic from that distance.
Doncic passes to Irving. Back to Doncic. Outside Williams, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Doncic with a screen on Schroeder. Over in the corner, Williams. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Here's Doncic. The pass to Lively. On the wing, Irving. For the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
On Anunoby, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
On the wing, Hardaway. Covered by Barnes. Williams kicks to Doncic. Williams sets a screen for Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for the Mavericks.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Inside, it's Schroeder with the drive. Passes to Anunoby. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Doncic kicks to Irving. Back to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Hardaway is screen on Schroeder to the inside. And there's Hardaway. That's good on the assist by Irving. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
Your Raptors. Pass down.
Siakam hits them both. And stolen by Siakam. And the Raptors call time here. They're behind by 14. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Your north side crew. How about your north side crew, everybody? Get up and get low.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. And all right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
And to look at Minnesota's opening lineup, they have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Schroeder against Conley. Here's Gobert. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star, yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
Boucher's checked in for Pirtle. Now here's Schroeder. Boucher outside. Pass to Anunoby. The 3. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
OG Anunoby able to create separation at all spots on the floor, but the defender bailed him out with that foul.
Achua's checked in for Boucher. One advantage for this team, OG Anunoby's versatility defensively.
BA, OG has got the size and length to match up against anyone. He takes a no-nonsense approach, and he's active. He looks to disrupt.
Now here's Conley. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Conley. Siakam for 3. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
A shot that Siakam continues to hone. Needs to keep taking and making threes.
Here's Gobert. Achua with the rebound.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Barnes. Outside Anunoby. And the layup falls. Anunoby's got 5 now.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Anunoby. Achua for 3. And stolen by Edwards. McDaniels passes to Edwards. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. To the middle to end the run. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Achua with a screen on Conley. From behind the arc. Achua can't hit.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Achua with a steal. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Barnes. Count it. Good.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
The shot by Conley, no good. The Raptors have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Achua with a screen on Edwards. Anunoby for 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Pass to Towns. Back to Gobert. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
McDaniels passes to Towns.
Causing havoc for offenses. Siakam gives you great energy and focus to go along with that length.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
No coverage that time.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Schroeder finds Siakam. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Siakam's gotten his second bucket on the night.
A sound decision maker. Siakam knew exactly how much time he had for the catch and shoot.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. Back to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. 4 on the clock. Here's Edwards. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Toronto. The open shot, Siakam. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Stolen by Anunoby. Schroeder with it. He's picked up by Conley. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Anunoby. Siakam outside. And it's Siakam again missing. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Conley. Kicks it out Towns. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
To the paint. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's the Raptors. They lead by 12. And we'll be back with you shortly. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Second quarter underway. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's McLaughlin in at the point guard position. And it's McLaughlin missing.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Back in 2017, two-way contracts started in the NBA. Created more opportunities, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. Chris Boucher signing one of the first two-ways back in 2017. I mean, he was a huge success story for this system. Chris signing a big contract during the 2022 free agency period.
Now here's McDaniels. No made baskets yet. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Milton's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now here's Siakam. Outside Porter. Back to Siakam. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
It's just so great to see a big man busted up the court like Towns here. I mean, getting into position for the points on the move, wow, incredible.
Boucher passes to Trent. Boucher a screen on Milton. Trent from long range. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Anthony Edwards.
At the line for Toronto.
And he hits the first of 3.
Okay, Smitty, I don't want to make you feel old, but we both played against Gary Trent's dad.
Well, Grant, I'm not. But seriously, Gary Sr. was a 6'8 post. Gary Jr. a 6'5 shooter. They have different games, but both Trents are great competitors, Grant.
Achua's checked in for Toronto. McDaniels comes in for Anunoby. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. A nice shot by Milton. The Raptors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
For NBA players, off-the-court physical training has become paramount. And Celtics big man Al Horford told me the day-to-day grind has changed. Before it was just basketball. Now these other routines are being incorporated, and it's really changing the game. And Brian, it's not just the veterans. Even the young players are seeing the benefits as well.
Yeah, they really are. You got to do it. Thanks, Alec. Now here's McDaniels. Yet to see a basket. Back to Towns. Clock at 6. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Siakam gets the bucket. And the Raptors lead by 17.
He's a well-coordinated athlete who will outwork you. Siakam hustles up the floor on every possession.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Towns against Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Trent against Milton. Puts up a deep 3. Drills it from deep. Milton's got 5 points now this quarter.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Outside Porter. Siakam with a screen on McDaniels. Porter's shot is off.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize. And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Siakam for 3. To the inside. And Siakam with the slam.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet he'll find an open band.
Milton against Trent. Reed sets a screen. And he lobs it up top. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. And Toronto calls time here. And the Raptors with some changes. Boucher's checked in for Achua. Barnes comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Schroeder in for Trent. Anderson's checked in for Minnesota. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. Kept alive. Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
Here's Milton driving to the basket.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Pass to Boucher. Inside. Here's Porter. And the shot goes in. Porter's got his second basket on the night.
Good decision from Chris Boucher, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Schroeder against Milton. Over to the wing. Reed sets a screen. Milton attacking. Banked it in off the glass. Milton's got 9 points in the quarter.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Off the dribble, Porter's speed gave him the angle, and he drew the contact.
Second team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for 2, Otto Porter.
Good on the second one. Cuts off the pass. Now a timeout called by Toronto.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, we wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Here's Schroeder. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Otto Porter is out there with Barnes. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Chris Boucher. And it's McDaniels in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And Grant, players often looking to exaggerate contact. You like the new idea to call techs for flopping?
You know, B.A., it's even better than the fines they did in the past and posting it online. I mean, with the tech, now it's hurting you on the court. So if you ask me, it's long overdue.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
Milton passes to Reed. Stolen by Schroeder. Outside McDaniels. To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
I like how Boucher was willing to pass it.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's scoreless. Milton up top, covered by Schroeder. And that one drops.
He is really shouldering the load on the offensive end and doing an outstanding job. But he needs the rest of his team to step up.
Back to Barnes. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. And here's Porter outside. Fires in the triple. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hey, in his first year in the league, Porter hit only 19% of his threes. But over his career, he's raised that average to right around 40%.
Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. McDaniels finds Schroeder. McDaniels against Brown. Boucher passes to Barnes. And here's McDaniels. 6 to shoot. To the inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Well, there was a lot of hype around Scotty Barnes when he came out. Smitty, does Rookie of the Year quiet those nerves, you think?
I think so, B.A. Not only did Barnes know he belonged, he proved it, and he's only getting better.
And here's Schroeder outside. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Schroeder's got 6 points.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. Achua's checked in for Toronto. Anunoby comes in for McDaniels. They need this. Brown, no good. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. The open shot, Barnes. And it's Toronto with another.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anderson. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Edwards in for Brown. Here's Edwards following the bucket by the Raptors. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh my. Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Down low. And it's Achua. That time on the assist from Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists tonight.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Now here's Edwards. Driving in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Oh, great power driving to the bucket. Edwards gets it to fall. A fearless finisher.
Schroeder finds Barnes for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Left side McDaniels. Edwards, the pass to Milton.
Raptors foul. Dennis Schroeder.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And Toronto calls time here.
Toronto with the timeout. Get down, man. On the court for house ball.
And the Raptors with some changes. Siakam, he's checked in for Porter Jr. McDaniels comes in for Anunoby. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Schroeder. First one falls for him. One thing the Raptors did very well in 2023, Smitty, was pester ball handlers.
They led the league in steals in the regular season. BA by a fairly significant margin. That really speaks to their defensive focus.
Toronto calls timeout. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, BA, they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Conley's checked in. And it's Conley with the ball for the T-Wolves. They trail by 18. Count it. Towns has got 9.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks it out to Siakam. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 6 assists in the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And the bucket is good.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
With 2 seconds left. And so it's the Toronto Raptors leading by 17 at the end of the period. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Time for And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. McDaniels inside. Achua's there. Gobert with a screen on Trent. And the layup is good. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Masterful control by Mike Conley, keeping his eyes on the rim and nailing the shot through contact.
And Siakam with the slam.
Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Minnesota shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
That's his first.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. For three, Conley. Hurdle grabs a miss. Toronto has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Siakam. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. And the Raptors lead by 16.
When Pascal is locked in, it helps his whole team. His energy is infectious.
Conley with the ball, and it's Anunoby picking him up. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. To the middle. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Conley looking for an opening. To the inside. Gobert. Tries again. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
This is what Gobert provides. High impact play on the glass.
To the paint. And stolen by Gobert. Outside Conley. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Pass to McDaniels. Inside. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
Schroeder can't get it to go.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Towns can't get it to go. The Raptors have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. It's stolen. Stolen by Schroeder. Back to Anunoby. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter here. Down low. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
7'2" wingspan. OG Anunoby throwing it down.
And Edwards slams it in.
Man, that's just awesome. Edwards at 6'4", 225 pounds, dancing with the ball.
Conley goes in. Soft touch off the glass. Conley's got 9 points now in the quarter.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
And stolen by Edwards. Anunoby against Conley. To the paint. Here's Edwards. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Drawing contact inside. Dennis Schroeder using his reach and quickness to compensate for his height disadvantage.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 17-6 run. Right side Conley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Schroeder.
He's an ultra-quick lefty with a great feel for how to run a team. Mike Conley is a tremendous asset for this franchise. No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. 6-point game. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Barnes. In transition. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And here's Siakam for three. Sinks it from distance. And the Raptors lead by 9.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Yeah, what energy from Edwards on the drive. Pushing his way inside and straight to the cup. This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Towns a screen on Anunoby. Second chance effort. Launches a three. Off on that one. So the Raptors win it. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge...
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do...
for the Mavericks. Hardaway in the front court, along with Williams. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. And it's Lively in at the center, locking down the middle. You know, with all the talent in these two backcourts, Doris, this should be a very exciting matchup.
And, you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
Now, here's Doncic. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. Jacks up a three. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Doris, when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, it looks like a team that has shown they want to win now.
Kevin, I think their ownership has never been afraid to pull the trigger on a big trade. The Mavs are not about just making it to the playoffs. This is an organization that seeks the ultimate prize, and that is to win an NBA championship.
Irving with a clean look. No good with the triple. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Towns. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. McDaniels got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Timberwolves. Here's Dallas. It's a three-point game. Irving passes to Hardaway. Dallas moving it around. Here's Doncic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Michael Conley picks one up. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Inside, Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Doncic with a screen on Conley. Irving passes to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Doncic, and there's the drive. Hardaway with a wide-open look. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. is known as a scorer. Knocks down the long-distance look right there.
Conley feeling it out. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Conley's got his second bucket tonight.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Here's Doncic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Oh, he launched that one from way outside.
Boy, that was deep. Anthony Edwards testing the limitations of his range on that one.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Doncic against Edwards. And the dunk by Doncic.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Mavericks on D. They trail by 3. Here's Edwards. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Down low. Here's Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser. No doubt about it. Gobert with a screen for Conley. And Lively pulls it down.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Doncic finds Irving. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Now here is The three. That shot, no good. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Lively. Hasn't made one yet. Out to Hardaway. Williams sets a screen for Irving. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from deep so far in this game. And Edwards with the stuff.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Out to Doncic. Offensive rebound. And he dunks it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
McDaniels, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
On the court for Minnesota, the two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Milton in at the point guard. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here. David, thank you.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And McDaniels with the block. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doors, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013, probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history. This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Hardaway for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Milton the pass to Gobert. Gobert double team, and that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That's foul number 2 for him. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Well, you got to love the defensive effort, contesting that shot by Kyrie, just trying to frustrate his man on the defensive end.
Curry kicks to Williams. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Irving against Edwards. There's the lob to Towns. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, oops, the alley. A gorgeous delivery to Towns.
Here's Curry with the drive. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists tonight. And here's Milton, still without a basket. The kick out to Towns. Shoots over Powell. Towns, no luck.
What What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
It's to Curry. GA, we've seen it over the last couple years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of fours, even traditional threes play the five. But with MVP-level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Troy Brown subbed in for Edwards. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Dallas making a switch here. Exum's checked in. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. There's a screen. To the paint. Reed with it. Williams picks him up. Yep, that one goes. Reed's got his first points of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Doncic kicks to Exum. From past the arc. Oh, Doncic with a confident three ball.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
Here's Milton, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Williams. Here's the screen to the right side. Jones kicks to Doncic. 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
No good on the second free throw. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Minnesota.
Free throw good from Brown. A different look for Dallas. Hardaway's checked in for Jones. And Irving subbed in for Dante Exum. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Anderson wide open. Misses the three. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Trailing by 2. Williams a screen on Milton. Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
That's about focus and determination by Luka. Takes the contact, doesn't alter the outcome.
It's a tie game in Dallas. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Standing by, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's Lively in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Milton kicks to Anderson. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Hardaway from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
This guy's so confident with his motion. Tim Hardaway Jr. looking unconscious.
Fires from deep. Milton grabs the board. Timberwolves trail by 3. he makes good on the layup. Alexander Walker's got his first points of the night.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Kleba finds Doncic. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Doncic has got the lead up to 3 now for Dallas. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. To the middle. Here's Reed. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Taking 2 shots.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Dallas has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Irving's shot is good.
I could make the case Kyrie Irving is the best ball handler of all time. On the dribble drive, look out.
And part of the show tonight, Doris, Kyrie Irving's phenomenal handle.
And Kevin, if you ask any NBA player who their favorite to watch is, many will come up with the name Kyrie Irving. It's the ability to have that elite handle, the footwork, the creativity, the ability to shoot a jumper, the pull-up, the lay-in. This guy is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 5 from the Chicago Storm for this one up to now.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Hardy comes in for Irving. And Curry subbed in for Doncic. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. Edwards, he's checked in for Brown. And Mike Conley subbed in for Shake Milton.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Dallas calls timeout. Towns, he's checked in for Anderson. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Hardy. And Jones has it in the corner. Out to the right wing. Jones sets the pick for Kleba.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And rebounded by McDaniels. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Edwards dishes to Conley. For the lead, Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Passes it to Edwards. Back to McDaniel. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Curry against Conley. Curry passes to Lively. It's stolen by Gobert. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Grant Williams is checked in for Maxi Kleba. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Derek Jones. Irving's checked in for Hardy. And Doncic is subbed in for Curry.
Rudy Gobert, throughout his career, has done 2 things. Double-double threat. He's going to rebound it consistently and play great defense. That rim protection is real.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. No good on that one. Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
Irving a screen on Edwards. Here's Doncic. Buries it down low. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Here's Conley. Softly drops in the floater. Conley's got 6. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this.
On the wing, Irving. Over by Conley. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Irving. Now that's 17 points for Luka Doncic. Here's Edwards driving to the basket. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Irving sets a screen for Doncic. Outside Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Feeds to Towns. 3 seconds left. Can't cash in. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Mavericks lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from the American. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And the Timberwolves with possession here. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in its center.
How about the splendid concentration from the Frenchman, Rudy Gobert? Excellent at converting while getting hit.
Dallas has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Irving finds Doncic. Irving, a screen on Edwards. Doncic with it. Conley picks him up, and that one, good.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Back to Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. There's the feed to Irving. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. And now a 3-point Maverick lead. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. They grab their own miss. And the pass to Edwards. Over to the wing. Now here's McDaniels. He kicks to Edwards. Back to McDaniels. Fires the 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Mavericks leading by 3. Outside Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep,
and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials
at the line for 2.
Original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
These players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thanks, David.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Dallas making a switch here. Powell's checked in. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Irving. Edwards kicks to Conley. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Irving sets a screen for Doncic. Over in the corner, Williams. Doncic feeling it out. Irving for three. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Edwards passes to Conley. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a three.
Doncic kicks to Irving. Hardaway for three. Good on the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Here's Doncic. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
This guy is an absolute machine. Luka Doncic keeping his foot on the gas and giving the defense everything they can handle.
And Edwards puts up a deep three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Outside Irving. Another three for Dallas.
Kyrie Irving is capable of going shot for shot.
Towns a screen on Irving to the paint. Towns kicks to McDaniel. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. McDaniel's got 4 points in the quarter.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Mavericks.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kyrie Irving.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And finished off by Gobert.
And vertical threat, that is Rudy Gobert. What a ferocious finish at the rim.
Here's Doncic. And it goes down 2 points. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Irving for three. Another three for Dallas.
You give Kyrie a good look at the rim. It doesn't matter how far back he is from the line.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd. All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll be
Here we go.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. So the Raptors starting 5. Barnes and Siakam in at the forward positions. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the center position. Anunoby can't get it to go. You know, Clark, when you think about the history of this Dallas franchise, one man stands out. That's Dirk.
Yeah, he's worthy of a statue for sure, B.A. He played all 21 seasons of his career with the Mavs. He was the first European MVP in league history. And then in 2011, he helped bring an NBA title to the Mavericks, beating the LeBron Wade-led Heat team.
He drops it from range.
This is where Schroeder has really improved over the years, hitting the three with some consistency.
Doncic passes to Irving. To the inside. The shot, no good. Oh, a nice D from Anunoby. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And the basket by Siakam.
Inside Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Here's Doncic on the take. And Doncic hammers it home.
Whoa. Not known for showing off, Doncic with the highlight reel jam. Did I say that? Wow.
Anunoby for 3. Lively grabs a miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Shot's good by Schroeder.
Schroeder is so quick. He can get to the hoop at will. He's a really dynamic player, especially on the drive.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Irving. To the right side. Lively passes to Irving. Doncic, a screen on Barnes. Irving for 3. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Doncic. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Doncic on the wing, covered by Schroeder. Irving for 3. Here's Doncic. And that one's long.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Barnes passes to Anunoby, and they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now here's Schroeder. 5 points in the game. Achua passes to Anunoby. Tries the 9-footer, and the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Irving for 3. Stolen by Anunoby. Outside Schroeder. Here's Barnes. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
And Clark, since Dirk won that 2011 title, we've seen a bunch of German-born players in the league.
You know what, Grant? Seeing is believing. And Dennis Schroeder, a prominent German player who perhaps watched Dirk Nowitzki have great success. The Wagner brothers, Max Kleber, Daniel Tice. I think seeing Dirk win Finals MVP inspired this generation.
Now here's Doncic. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Schroeder, that one's good for two.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. 8-point game. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
You can rely on Schroeder's passing ability. He does a good job finding and setting up shooters.
Here's Doncic. After the basket by Toronto. Hardaway finds Williams. Here's Irving. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Inside, knocked away, and stolen by Irving. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Doncic outside. Back to Hardaway. Kicks it to Doncic. To the middle. 4 seconds left. That's good from Hardaway on the assist from Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Good score. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Hardaway Jr. is the 3 with Williams at the 4. And it's Lively in at the 5. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Now here's Doncic. Outside for Irving. Clock at 6. Hardaway with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Irving. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments. They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but 1 more and they'll be over the limit.
Well, Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
Yeah, and I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, BA, well, Kyrie Irving is a deadly closer when the game is on the line. Where did it come from? He said, quote, studying the greats and striving to be greater than them. There's a commonality in the way they control emotions at the end of a game. I've been able to learn over time. Ryan?
Well, he's hit some big shots. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Now, here's Hardaway. He's got 7. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Trent, he's checked in for Toronto. Anunoby against Irving. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Back to Irving. Kicks it to Doncic. Hardaway on the wing. Achua with the rebound. Toronto trailing. Siakam in the post. Williams defending.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Stolen by Anunoby. To the paint. And we're going to have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
– Siakam, the pass to Trent. Can they get it? Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Now here's Doncic. Well, Clark, is it just me, or have we seen a little bit of a resurgence in zone defense in the NBA the last few years?
Yeah, I think you're spot on there. It is a little more used and a little more part of the toolkit of coaches now in the NBA. Zone defense is in part because teams are stretching you out with the three-point shot from every position and every spot on the floor. And so it's a nice wrinkle to perhaps stretch it out defensively by playing zone, where you have guys covering those perimeter spots from an area standpoint instead of just an individual man standpoint.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Achua. Outside Anunoby. Jacks up a three. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Williams from long range. Achua with the rebound.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Achua with a screen. Anunoby for 3. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell's checked in. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Porter Jr. comes in for Barnes. They get it again. Here's Doncic. Right side, Irving. Knocks down the triple. Irving's got 10 points in the quarter.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
Here's Trent, and he jams it home with authority.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now here's Siakam. He's got 7. Trent finds Anunoby. Boucher outside. Tipped. Shot clock at 6. Powell with a steal. And Williams punches it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Doncic on the drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
And he makes it.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
That's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Timeout called, the Raptors.
It's going to get a free t-shirt. Let me hear you.
So it's Toronto now, and he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Up in time. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Raptors out in front, up by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him, body him up, be physical with him.
Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Siakam and Boucher playing up front. McDaniels out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Porter in at the 3, small forward.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
Toronto's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Porter with it. Now Doncic defending. Back to Porter. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic outside. Pass to Powell. Powell will screen on Schroeder. Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic, his court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Now here's Irving. 14 points for him. Powell, a screen on McDaniels. Irving, the pass to Powell. And Powell with the scuff.
And I think Powell is terrific in the pick and roll. Knows how to dive after he sets the screen.
And he's settled in. Powell has used his athleticism to his advantage down low, Clark.
Yeah, but he's found different ways to be successful and effective, PA, which is what you like to see. He'll use his size to his advantage and play bully ball sometimes, but he also can finesse his way around you.
Curry, he's checked in for Doncic. Hardaway's checked in for Irving. Achua's checked in for Toronto. Barnes comes in for Pascal Siakam. Schroeder against Curry. On the attack, Schroeder. It's rebounded by Kleba. Dallas has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. For 3, Hardaway. Out to Kleba. Let's go with a 3. Drops in the 3. And now a 4-point Maverick lead.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Here he goes. Up and in on the layup. Schroeder's got 9 points.
Nice dribble move that time by Schroeder. He's got a little bit of playground in this game. Most guys do, though.
Hardaway with a screen on Schroeder. Outside Curry. It's Powell on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Jones. He's guarded by Porter. Jones misses. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Toronto. And here's Schroeder outside. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Showing you he can score off the ball. Dennis Schroeder has improved his shot since joining the league.
Curry with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Pass to Kleba. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Hardaway against McDaniels. Kleba, screen on McDaniels. For 3, Hardaway. Sure, from 3-point range. 10 points for him.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
Outside Schroeder. Achua with a screen. From outside the arc. Hardaway grabs the board. The Mavericks have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. To the inside. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Hardaway Jr. proving he can get it done even under pressure. Excellent confidence.
Barnes. Out to Schroeder. There's 1:17 left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Inside. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Schroeder's got 14 points.
Boy, the man from Germany going off. Dennis Schroeder is in the zone. I want to see him continue to attack while he's feeling that hot.
Hardaway, no good. Toronto has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. McDaniels passes to Barnes. Buries it from 3. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
Porter with the steal. Here comes Toronto on the push. He launches a 3. Hardaway grabs the board. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Kept alive. Hardaway on the wing. Kleber with a screen. Out to the right wing. Here's the 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Achua's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Achua with the dunk.
Making the correct read right there. Otto Porter showing you his basketball IQ.
Timeout called. The Mavericks.
Get loud, fans on the court. Your hot ball.
And the Raptors making a change here. "12 seconds left in the third quarter. Doncic on the wing. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
That one on Barnes.
Look, I know he runs the point, but boy, can Doncic go to work inside.
Doncic hits them both. Here's Barnes. And the Raptors all time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. It's the Raptors up by 1. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Maxi Kleber out there with Derrick Jones. And it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1, and the Mavericks with some changes. Williams is checked in for Kleber, and Hardaway is subbed in for Jones. The Raptors also with a sub. Schroeder, he's checked in for Trent.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Williams passes to Lively. The kick out to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic. The explosion to the rim for Luka.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a slipper.
Schroeder passes to Siakam. And there's the drive. And Siakam with the slam. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
Pass to Anunoby. He takes it in. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Irving. The Mavericks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Dallas calls timeout. Looking at a player like Tim Hardaway Jr., you don't have to encourage him to fire away, Clark.
Yeah, he's a guy who's always hunting his shot, looking to let it fly from deep, and for good reason. He's an excellent three-point shooter.
Here's Irving. Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes.
How about the assertiveness from Hardaway Jr. there, electing to go with power and force. I love it.
Back to Schroeder. Pass to Achua. Anunoby on the wing. Achua with a screen. Three-pointer. And Anunoby gets it to go. On the assist by Achua.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Doncic outside. Off target from outside. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. And here's Siakam for three. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
And Doncic hammers it home.
Get used to seeing this, folks. Doncic taking the moment head on and delivering.
Schroeder passes to Achua. Back to Schroeder. It's stolen by Doncic. Pass to Irving. The three. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists here tonight. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover. Doing a really good job taking advantage of the...
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achua. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Doncic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
A well-practiced shooter like Doncic should have this down cold. But we'll have to wait and see if he does.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
Siakam finds Achua. Back to Siakam. Siakam with a screen on Irving. Here's Anunoby. Drops in the layup for 2. Anunoby's got 11 here in the quarter alone. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Irving for 3. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Do not expect anything less from Irving. A clutch performer. He loves knocking down the big shots.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. It's good from beyond the arc.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Irving, screen on Schroeder. Outside Irving. And here's Doncic outside. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Anunoby, a screen on Doncic. Schroeder passes to Anunoby. Back to Schroeder. Outside Anunoby. Lets it go from deep. The Mavericks pull it in. And there is a whistle. That goes on Otto Porter. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. 24 seconds left in the fourth.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. Here's Irving. 17 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Hardaway. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
There's so much riding on this trip. I'm sure Hardaway is perhaps feeling the pressure a bit, but all he has to do is concentrate with the stroke he has.
And Toronto calls time here. They're losing by 2. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Count it! And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball.
Not an easy rebound at all. But when you win that kind of battle, it gets your blood pumping.
And the Raptors call time here. Here's Schroeder. Oh, no good. We're headed for overtime. Time expires. We're going. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail. For 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Hardaway Jr. is the 3 with Williams at the 4. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. And it's Lively in at the center, locking down the middle. The Mavericks shooting with some fire. 66% in this one. Irving with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Doncic passes to Lively. Stolen by Anunoby. They've got numbers. Back to Porter. There's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Porter coming up big. Critical bucket right there.
Anunoby against Irving. Doncic outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Irving. Both free throws good from Irving.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. We're going to cash in more than not.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
Now here's Achua. Not a lot of room. It's stolen by Irving. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Here's Doncic. And Luka finishes it off at the rim.
Nice work there from Doncic. Saw an opportunity to cash in. Didn't let it go awry.
Shots good by Schroeder.
Schroeder not backing away from the important shots. He knows how to deliver in a big way and how to go out and make it happen.
Porter against Doncic. On the wing, Irving. Back to Doncic. Fires the 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
The guard attributes on display there. Luka with one of the quicker releases you'll see in the game.
Siakam outside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. The 3 is up. Outside Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Can't ask for a better look when they needed it most. Using his height advantage inside.
That's to Lively. Doncic with it. Outside Irving. Now Hardaway. Irving goes in. And he buries it.
Kyrie Irving is simply caught fire.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Raptors. And And stolen by Williams. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Now Irving. Doncic outside. Outside for Irving. For three. And the Mavericks, another three.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Anunoby. Long range from the inbound. Siakam finds Achua. From deep. Williams grabs the board. For three, Hardaway missed it. And so it's Dallas winning this one. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to...
Toronto. Starting lineup. Barnes. Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the center position. And for Minnesota, the two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the three, the small forward. And the shot goes in from Siakam. One thing we expect to see a lot of here tonight is quality ball movement, Steve, from these two pass-first teams. It should be fun.
It should be. I love the way they share it. But with all the passing, I think ball security will be a factor here. More movement means more opportunities for a steal.
And look at Conley go right up inside. Masterful job getting the foul on that shot.
After two consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Shooter kicks to Achua. From deep, Gobert pulls it in. And here are the Timberwolves. Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Left side, Edwards. It's intercepted. Pass to Barnes. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
And here is Conley. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Schroeder finds Barnes. Now, here's Achua. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Siakam, a screen on Edwards. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Minnesota's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Edwards passes to Gobert. Edwards against Anunoby. Edwards, that's good.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Schroeder kicks to Anunoby. Hits it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Towns, a screen on Anunoby. Ring shot on the way. The pass to Gobert. Dishes it to Conley. And he drives in. The kick out to Towns. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And stolen by Achua.
And great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
This is one of the best aspects of Anunoby's game. Let someone else initiate, you finish the job.
Now here is Conley. Outside, Towns takes a 3. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Achua. Anunoby kicks to Achua. Back to Anunoby. The kick out to Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Siakam misses.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Pass to Towns. Inside. Out to Edwards. Conley against Schroeder. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Edwards got 5.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Anunoby, good.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Back to Conley. For 3, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Edwards makes it dueling three-pointers, showing some leadership, getting that one back.
On the wing, Barnes. Edwards defending. And that one's good, Barnes. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Outside, Edwards. Spins. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Gobert. Toronto grabs the miss. Her passes to Anunoby. Siakam outside. Over Gobert. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game for the first quarter of play. Raptors lead by 1. From Target Center, back in a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
So for Toronto right now, Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Achua in at the 5.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Now, here's Anunoby. D right on him. Gobert with the block. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Deflects the pass. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Passes it to Milton. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. It's good.
How about the pass from Gobert, scanning the floor well and spotting his open teammate.
If we look at the Raptors, Smitty, it has not been easy replicating the success they had back in 2019.
Yeah, Toronto's had a bit of a roller coaster ride since then. They've had some good seasons, but the consistency hasn't been there for them.
The kick out to Towns. That 3 off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now McDaniels. He has 7. Gobert the pass to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. A shot by Milton, no good. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. Anunoby in the corner. Kicks it out to Siakam. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Schroeder against Milton. Smitty, back in the 2001-2 season, you led the NBA in three-point shooting. Over 47% from deep. Did you play in the wrong era?
I don't think so, Kevin, but I do wish at times I could have played a few seasons in this era. That season, I only took about 3 trades per game. Now, I'd be taking like 15, Kevin.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Brown in for Edwards. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. Of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now to the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you.
Getting himself to the rim, Anderson continually finds ways to impact the game.
Trent kicks to Siakam. Back to Trent. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Milton. To the inside. Here's Reed. And the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Brown with it. Now guarded by Porter. Brown the pass to Reed. Off target from three-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Siakam. And a missed layup. Minnesota's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. So a timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Barnes is checked in for Toronto. Raptors trail by 4. Trent with it, takes it off the glass.
Gritty play by Gary Trent Jr. in the inside over the defense.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Here's Milton. Boucher with the rebound. For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. A shot by McDaniels, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. And then Brown with the dunk.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. It's Porter outside, buries it from 3-point range. Porter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Anderson from the arc, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Minnesota on top, leading by just 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And the Timberwolves with possession here. It's a 1-point game. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
We've got Brown. Reed is out there with Anderson. Then it's Conley, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 3 slot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And Reed has it in the corner. Conley against Schroeder. 5 to shoot. Shot left block. Goes up the baseline. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Barnes finds Schroeder. Barnes down low. He's covered by Anderson. For the lead, again, Toronto.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Now here's Conley. 6 points for him. And there's the pass to Alexander Walker. The kick out to Anderson. Conley, the pass to Anderson. And Anderson slams it in. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
This one for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Down low. Sweet move. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got 6.
What about the passing of Conley? Always ready to zip it over to the open man.
Timberwolves passing it around. And here's Reed. And stolen by Achua. Schroeder up top, covered by Conley. And a wide open look for Porter. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Porter's got it all tied up now for Toronto.
Hey, in his first year in the league, Porter hit only 19% of his threes. But over his career, he's raised that average to right around 40%.
Alexander Walker, good on the shot. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double when he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you.
Did that 7'1" wingspan come in handy? Porter, a legit threat to score anytime he gets around the rim.
To the paint, here's Reed, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Stolen by Anderson. 1:15 left to play in the third. Outside Conley, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Then for the Raptors, Chris Boucher's checked in for Achua. Pascal Siakam comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Trent subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Siakam kicks to McDaniel. Going inside, kicks it out to Siakam. And a miss there on the triple. Minnesota leading by 4. Edwards looking it over, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. That would be a strange move on his part.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Here's Trent, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops. OG Anunoby's checked in for McDaniels. All free throws good for Milton.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Trent passes to Siakam. Knocked away. Anunoby against Milton. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
No doubt, Gobert is one of the most powerful dunkers in the league.
And here are the Raptors now, trailing here by 8. Boucher kicks to Porter. Into the lane, and finished off by Porter.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Setting the floor for the Raptors. The forwards are Anunoby and Siakam. Gary Trent is out there with Otto Porter Jr. And it's Boucher in at the center, filling out the middle. They grabbed their own miss. Out to Edwards. And he overshot that one, missing. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Here we go, all alone. And it's good, 2 points. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for Minnesota. Then for the Raptors, Achua, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. Scotty Barnes comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Trent. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Conley, and the layup falls. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
And Conley, because of his quickness and wingspan, he plays bigger than his size.
Schroeder passes to Anunoby. There's the screen. It's good from long range. Anunoby's got 9 points in the quarter.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Conley gets the bucket.
You know, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
Anunoby with it. Picked up by Edwards. Siakam kicks to Barnes. Siakam sets a screen for Schroeder. Good work there as it goes. Schroeder's got his first basket of the night.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Conley against Schroeder. And it's Conley penetrating. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
With the game's momentum up for grabs, Conley values being the guy to take the crucial shot. Just a remarkable score in these situations.
Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Towers. He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2.
OG can make the most of this trip if he can stay cool and ignore the noise. Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Conley scanning the floor. Outside Edwards. Inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Edwards. And the Timberwolves lead by 3. Raptors have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They set the pick. And Anunoby, here we go.
What a game. Tight score, pressure's on. Anunoby showing no fear.
Schroeder against Conley. Fire from way outside. And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Now, here's Anunoby. McDaniels defending. We've got 1:08 left in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Anunoby finds Siakam and finished off by Siakam.
Stepping up in a big way, Siakam proving he's got guts to deliver in the clutch.
Outside Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Yes!
Stepping up big, Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
Anunoby passes to Schroeder. On the wing, Barnes. Edwards defending. To tie it up. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher is checked in. There's 25 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Shoots the 3. Off target from downtown. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Oh, big spot. Towns with a chance here at the line. He's someone this team relies on.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 9 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
What a baller this young man is. Anunoby, even though he's young, he looks like a veteran in the clutch.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
In the first of 2, no good. Unbreak.
2 shots.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 1 second left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
There's only one choice here. They need a 3. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch-and-shoot 3 if they hope to tie it.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean,
pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Hardaway Jr. is 3 with Williams at the 4. And it's Lively in at the center position. Now here's Doncic. Nails it from 3.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
To the inside. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Here's Irving. Count it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Towns. Following the score by Dallas. Conley on the attack. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
That's excellent awareness from Karl-Anthony Towns. Set your teammate up. We know you're a great scorer, Cat.
Those advanced numbers for Karl-Anthony Towns are incredible doors.
NBA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
Now here's Edwards. Driving to the basket, and he lays it up and in.
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
Hardaway with a screen on Conley. Irving for 3. He buries it from 3. Irving's got 5 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Conley against Doncic. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
BA, just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 6. And the layup is good off the glass. Give him 8.
Let's remember, Luka's 6'7", 230, so this guy lethal around the hoop.
Hardaway against Conley. Picked by Gobert. A shot from the high post. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Williams passes to Lively. Doncic against Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
This guy has got such a smooth handle that the pull-up game is always in play.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And Minnesota has possession. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Here's Conley. And it's Irving with a rebound.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Doncic passes to Irving. Back to Doncic. Irving, a screen on Conley. Here's Doncic. And the shot's good. Doncic has got 14.
It's a guy who just consistently is able to create through contact. Luka Doncic doing his thing.
There's the triple. The shot by Conley, no good. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They've got a 9-point lead.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Conley. He has 6. Here he goes. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
Irving, a screen on Edwards. Outside Irving. Fires the 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. 10 points for him.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Towns, a screen on Irving. And there's the 3-second violation. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. He's off on that one. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Mavericks ahead, up by 12. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Hardaway Jr. is 3 with Williams at the 4. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt, and it's Lively in its center, locking down the middle. And it's powered home by Towns.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high-percentage shots that come to him naturally.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
The unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
In the paint, Luka.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high-percentage shots.
Milton against Doncic. And a two-handed jam.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it is incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Curry's checked in. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Outside McDaniels. Gobert passes to Milton. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Now here's Milton. He's got 5. Shot clock at 6. Back to Gobert. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And down it goes. 2 points. Edwards has got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior. Such a tough check.
Here's Irving. He's got 15. This one for 3. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Irving, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
Got to give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Towns. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Brown in for Anthony Edwards. And Dallas with a change here too. Luka Doncic is checked in for Curry. Outside Milton. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. The Mavericks leading. For three, Hardaway. Powell passes to Doncic. Luka! Get off me!
Wow, you see the physical defense against Luka didn't even matter. He powers right through it.
And Milton, here we go. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. So it's Minnesota now. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Milton passes to Alexander Walker. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Outside Hardaway. Jacks up a three. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
You can see the kind of confidence Hardaway has in his shot. This guy is so fluid in the catch-and-shoot situations.
I didn't see that crossover coming, and neither did the defender, apparently. And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
From deep, here's Doncic. Sinks the tray. Doncic has got 25 points in the game.
This guy is an absolute machine. Luka Doncic keeping his foot on the gas and giving the defense everything they can handle.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
We've got Mike Conley, Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Tony Brown, and it's Alexander Walker in at the three. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. To the paint. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Irving for three. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. Just 5 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Reed's got his first points in this one.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Well, Doris, despite some big moves, the Mavericks fell short of most people's expectations in 2023.
Very tough end to their finish, especially in light of the talent they have. It just goes to show you, even the best pieces need time to gel together. Now the Dallas Mavs have some decisions.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
After the trade for Kyrie Irving, the Mavericks offense went to another level. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "We're still going to preach defense, but on the offensive end, there's going to be nights where we're scoring 130 or 140. Kai gives us another weapon. Someone is going to be free. Someone is going to have the advantage." Brian?
Oh, nice stuff. Thank you, Allie. Exum's checked in for the Mavericks. The Timberwolves trail. Fast break, Minnesota. It's hauled in by Exum. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Curry, and that one's good. Curry's got his first basket of the night.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
To the middle, and stolen by Irving. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Minnesota. Right side, Conley. Inside, here's Brown. Hauled in by Curry. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Williams, a screen on Conley. To the middle. And Williams punches it home.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's the scoring. Right there, it's his passing.
Kicks it out to Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And if you're looking for a knockdown shooter from distance, look no further than Seth Curry.
Well, not many guys have hit over 40% from 3 for their careers. And Seth Curry is in that exclusive club. And as a huge bonus, he protects the basketball and doesn't turn it over.
Outside, Anderson. Brown against Irving. The floater, and it's laid up and in by Brown.
Boy, that's a beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Here's Irving. To the inside. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
Yeah, the way Kyrie varies his pace, hard for any defender to guess right.
Curry against Conley to the paint. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Irving against Conley. And it's Irving missing.
When you need to double clutch to get the shot off, you know the probability is low.
Kick out to Brown. Pass to Reed. And we've got 28 seconds left in the 3rd quarter here. And yep, it's good. Now just a 4-point Maverick lead.
Mike Conley starting to percolate a little bit here. Look out, defenders.
Irving for 3. Oh, he's clobbered. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this was slow.
The previous play is under review.
Game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Milton is checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Luka Doncic is checked in for Curry.
What's amazing about Kyrie Irving is if you ask a broad section of players who their favorite is to watch, many will tell you it's Kyrie.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
The shot by Conley, no good. Irving for three. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Grant Williams out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Exum in at the small forward position. Right side, Irving. 4-3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
Down low. Here's Milton. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Takes the 3. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Doncic. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter. Irving against Edwards. And Milton, here we go. An easy 2 on the layup.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
We played just over a minute here in the 4th.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
And another 3 for Minnesota.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one, the high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Minnesota's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And it's powered home by Town.
Unbelievable. That's the big cat. So fluid at the center position.
Irving for 3. Powell left side. Pass to Exum. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Conley's checked in for Milton. Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. And that one's good. Irving.
That is pure from Kyrie. Fantastic working off the catch.
And stolen by Hardaway. Let's go with a 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul. Checking in for the Mavericks. Number 2, Gary.
It's Edwards on the wing. Here's McDaniels. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Outside for Irving. Williams on the wing. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
2 open that time. Made it look easy.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
The kick out to Edwards. Gobert on the high post. Gobert hammers it home.
That is right in Gobert's window. Make it easy.
The Mavericks shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. Wing shot on the way. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Lively. Now Doncic. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
What I love about Luka Doncic is how much fun he has playing the game. Shots like that, the flair just demonstrate it.
and there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Mavericks.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And BA, can you say big time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kyrie Irving.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Irving. Fires from deep. Williams finds Irving. Williams a screen on Edwards. Irving for three. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Edwards. Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, don't sleep on the foot speed of Karl Anthony Towns. He's a factor in transition.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Irving for three. Doncic. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And here's Edwards. Gobert passes to Edwards. Great D that time from Irving. And so Dallas takes this one by a big hard alley. Good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.